You know, every day I jump on this app or just social media in general, and I think it won't be that bad today. It won't be that stupid. I won't hear something that's gonna make me just hold my head in shame and or anguish and think we need to just turn off all the lights. And every day I'm betrayed. Welcome back, YouTube. It's your host, Bruce GNT, and we're here to talk about this quarter zip shit, which I didn't pay much mind to, honestly, but then I saw my quarter zip and then I came across a video on my feed and I was like, oh, I gotta talk about this shit now. So let's listen to this woman that obviously knows what she's talking about, and we're gonna go from there.
Like, maybe I'm too woke, but I don't find the quarter zip shit funny because I also didn't find it funny a couple years ago when all those black men put on suits and then stood around in suits. I don't understand what men in general, but especially black men's obsession is with defining themselves by their clothing and not really actively doing any. It's not deeper than just like, well, we can put on suits. I can also put on a suit. What is the point that you're trying to make here? Like, it's like costume. Like, let's dress up as the social idea of success or productivity or decent, productive human being. I don't know. I don't even understand what y'all are trying to communicate to us. Y'all are constantly like essentially dressing up as white men. Like, that's kind of the underlying idea. Suits, quarter zips, like associating yourself with this like stereotypically white style. Hello? Do y'all not see how that's, one, offensive to you as a black person, upholds white supremacy, but is also reductive of your like humanness? I don't know. It's like everything all the time with them. Nothing.
Let me just start off by saying I'm going to try to find a way to not be rude and say mean things, but I kind of don't care. This is the thing that bugs me with our black people. We put ourselves in a box, right? And say this is what it means to be black. And then when other people, whether they do it with good intentions or bad intentions, call out us being in that box, we call them racist. How is putting on a quarter zip and or a suit, dressing and or cosplaying as a white man, not only is it insulting to black people, it's insulting to all the other races, because for some reason these people like to forget there's other races besides white and black. So you're telling me dressing business casual and or business style is white. So when Asian people do it, they try to be white. When Hispanic people do it, they try to be white. This is the conversation that annoys the fuck out of me, because you're saying all these things are white. So when black people do it, we're trying to be white, even though not everyone grows up the same way as black individuals. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the shit that just irks me at times, is that we have such a limited view of what it means to be black, and we're threatened by any idea or any other visual of being black. But then when other people point out that visual, we're like, wow, you're racist, you're a piece of shit. How? They just point out what you're throwing in their face. This is the same issue, that Oak Bluffs thing, right? That came out, it was a black person that came up with it, right? The Oak Bluff collection for Polo, right? And black people were upset. It was these fake ass pseudo intellectual black people that want to be like, this is what did they say? I can't remember the dumb shit that they were saying, but they were essentially trying to say black elitism, or you're trying to be white. And it's like, so when black people do shit that is not the norm, it's trying to be white. Jesus fucking taking the Lord's name in vain. I apologize. Why? You sitting up here with a hair texture that's not even your own? Cause I know you get your shit flattened, because I looked through your profile. You have an afro, and you talking about people trying to be closer to white. Negro, please. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. And yes, I looked through her stuff because I wanted to get a good visual of what I'm talking about here. Look, if you have issues with men because of your experiences and everything like that, I think she's in New York, right? Because niggas ain't trying to give you no play unless they're trying to beat your shit down. Trust me, I know. Okay, go to therapy. Go figure that shit out. But don't try to like throw this out on men and then black men and everything like that. Go to therapy, get your shit figured out, understand why you have this anger within you towards men, and yeah, go from there. And not everything's white supremacy. Same black men wearing suits and quarter zips is white supremacy is one of the wildest fucking things I've ever heard in my life. Okay, how am I supposed to dress? Explain that to me. How am I supposed to dress? You know what I'm saying? How? As far as I know, when it comes to them doing the whole quarter zip thing, a lot of people taking this shit out of context and making it more serious than what it actually was. It was just a bunch of dudes just doing a trend. They were just making jokes. This wasn't like a serious thing. But the amount of people I see talking about this quarter zip shit and making it bigger than what it actually is astounding to me. And how they always tie it back to white people. You know what's funny? Because I understand both sides of the argument, right? Black people like to make it saying white people sit down all day and think about them. What white people could just be sitting down not doing shit, and you have ignorant niggas like this talking about you trying to be white by wearing a suit. Huh? Both sides think too much about the other one at points in time that is just unhealthy in my personal opinion. But this shit right here that I just hear, it's sad. It really is sad. It really is sad because what do we do?
In my opinion, black men are reducing themselves by even participating in this trend, because when black women were walking around talking about soft life and I'm gonna wear neutral colors and gray and keep my hair straight natural because I'm a soft, y'all all clocked how that was in alignment with white women's beauty standards, white supremacy beauty standards, traditional femininity standards that are all in alignment with respectability politics. But when black men are juxtaposing the Nike tech, which is stereotypically black, against the quarter zip, which is stereotypically white, suddenly it's just a joke and it's just fashion. It's just, nobody really gets the racial implications behind that all of a sudden. I'm starting to think y'all are just dumb. And it's also weird because so many black men are in my comment section being mad anti-black. Like, y'all are pathologizing black culture, and then we're wearing the quarter zip because we're progressing and we're trying to be better. Do you hear yourself? You sound like a white man. I don't understand. Like, y'all are missing the point because y'all are anti-black and calling me anti-black because I'm telling you that you're valuable in your quarter zip or your Nike tech, and it shouldn't even be a joke, because what's funny about acting like you're morally superior because you're wearing a quarter zip? Like, that's not funny.
I fucking hate dumb people. This shit is so, like, the mental gymnastics to come to that conclusion and be like, well, quarter zip is stereotypically white. How? Since when? When was it a thing? And then Nike Tech is stereotypically black. No? Is it? I don't know. It's just so weird because it's like, where are you getting this basis from? Like, where are you getting this from? Because you want to know what I think it is? I think you can't fit a quarter zip. I think you can't fit a quarter zip, and you're upset that you can't fit a quarter zip. You make that shit a full zip. I could be wrong, but I think that's exactly what it is. Because another thing that I didn't bring up, and I'm bringing up now, is that black people have been dressing excellently since we were able to. You know what I'm saying? This new age of dressing anyhow and not caring about your appearance, that's new. Black people have always been dressing appropriate and fashionable and just, I guess, well-to-do for a while. And not only that, it's a quarter zip. It's not that big of a deal, is it? It's just so wild. And because they're defending themselves, you're like, oh, that's anti-black. Because they're saying that they want to be better and prove themselves. That sounds like a white man. Help me understand this. They're saying they want to be better and dress better. That's like a white man. So if they didn't want to do that, I don't know. I struggle with this, right? And this is not the first time I've encountered this. I struggle understanding dumbass talking points because I just can't think like a dummy. I can't be stupid. I can't follow your train of thought because I'm just not that fucking dumb. I don't know how to get there. I don't know how you could come to that conclusion. So for me, I just can't understand it. So you know what? She wins. She wins it. I lost. I'm taking my L because I cannot understand what she is trying to get at and how she's coming to these conclusions. And maybe someone could eloquently better explain exactly how she's getting here and how she's trying to do a comparison when black men apparently jumped online and said black women trying to act like white women, which I don't remember that at all, but sure. And this situation that's going on right now, because I don't get it. I don't get it. I truly don't. Because even looking in the comments, her comments are people just cooking her and being like, yo, you sound goofy. And she does sound goofy. You got your whole hair blonde, which I know is not your natural hair color, and your shit is straightened. Because like I said, I seen you with an afro. But that's not getting... Fuck it. I don't care. It is what it is. Well, you guys already know the drill. That's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. Comment down below. Tell me your thoughts. Do you agree with her? And if you do, please find a way to explain this to me. Make it make sense. And if you don't agree with her, welcome to the side of people that, I don't know, are not able to understand it, I guess. You know, have fun. That's it for now. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.